today I wanted to share with you my favorite products for the month of July. Although I didn't use makeup for pretty much 3 weeks out of the whole entire month, I'm only going to show you what I actually use. Most of it is, there's a couple makeup things, but there's some skincare things and then some hair, well, one hair product. But as most of you know, if you've been following me for some time, if you watched my last couple videos, I wasn't able to use makeup for most of July just because I had an eye infection. So pretty much 3 weeks I didn't use anything on my eye area. The only thing I used was a little bit of like a concealer type of product because I had really dark circles. There's a time difference between here and Texas. So that's going to lead me right into my very first product. Not sleeping very well, moving and all that stuff, staying at hotels and long driving days. My skin needed some extra help and some boosts. So for me, I really enjoyed using the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle. And this is not the very first time that I've showed this product before. This has been in my skincare / makeup rotation for several years now, and I absolutely love it because it's a product that helps with like dark circles, but it's not thick like a concealer. It has like a little bit of a roller ball and you just kind of roll it on and the ball feels a little bit cool. So it also helps with depuffing and stuff. So I wear the shade Light and that's what I've worn basically this whole time, even with my new like tan skin. I actually enjoy it, and it does cover. If you have really severely dark circles, it may not be enough. You might have to come in and touch up with maybe a little bit of a darker concealer. But for me, it was just very mild, although I do have pretty much right in this area here is where I have most of my darkness, and this really covered it like perfectly. And this is pretty much all I wore. A little bit of some face powder and blush every now and again when we would go out for dinner and something, but just to be around, I didn't really wear anything. So that really took care of my dark circles for me. For my lips, I have a couple products because I did wear lip products, of course, you know me. I did film a video recently of a review of these. These are the IT Cosmetics Vitality Lip Flushes. This is the Staying Gloss in Je Ne Sais Quoi and also the stick form. This is, for me, I would say more of like a lip butter. I've shown this before. I've used it in tutorials. You will see the review coming up soon, maybe this week or sometime early next week. It's just a soft pink color. Hopefully you can see that there. It gives such a beautiful flush to your lips. It's like your lips but better. And the gloss is the same way, but the gloss does have a bit of a more glossy sheen. And you could probably see that kind of sheen from a distance there. And it's the same exact color, but I love these, and you'll hear more about them in that review. So I'll put a little link to below. Whenever that video comes up, I'll come back and link it below in the description box, so you'll be able to see that. The next lip product is my NYX Butter Glosses. I absolutely love these. I have 4 of them. I love the Merengue, which is kind of like that orchidy type of color, Maple Blondie, which is a nice peach, and then Creme Brûlée, which is a nice nude. It's a nice layering gloss. And the last one is called Sugar Cookie, which is more of like a, kind of like a magenta purpley color. So I'll do a swatch of these, and I think I got one of these with my Ipsy stuff 1 month. I'm not really sure. But this one here, as you can see, it's super intense. That's Sugar Cookie. And it's just so beautiful. I just love it. And then Merengue. This is one that I use more often than the others, but it's so pretty. And there's Merengue. It's kind of bright. So if you don't want to do like, whoa, bright lipsticks, you can do these glosses because they have an incredible amount of payoff. I have always been a fan of NYX glosses. And then that one is called Maple Blondie, which is that kind of like corally peach. And then Creme Brûlée. I'll do a little swatch of this one. I think the Creme Brûlée was the one that I got in my Ipsy, I believe. And that's a little bit of a lighter, where is it? It's a little bit of a lighter color, so it's more of like, for me, a layering color over like a lipstick. Or you can use it on its own for just if you're running errands or something. But these are absolutely amazing. I prefer these over some of my high-end brands. The consistency is just perfect. Okay, so for my last lip product is a lip liner. This is something I showed in my haul video that I posted, I think, last week. maybe even the week before. I think it was last week. I'll link it to below as well for you. But this is the Too Faced Perfect Lips lip liner in the Perfect Nude. I'm showing you this because I have fallen in love with it from the very first use. It's like the absolute perfect color, at least for my lips. So I guess that's why it's called the Perfect Nude, because it really is like the perfect color. And I will do the swatch there for you. So as you can see, this color here is the Perfect Nude, but I can wear it with all of these colors in lip product. Maybe not with the like lip butter type of product, but these glosses or any lipsticks, it just goes with literally everything. I was wearing it earlier and it's kind of slightly worn off, but I love it. I'm wearing a Bite lipstick right now, so I should have probably worn some of my glosses for this video, but I didn't. But this is absolutely awesome. You have to try this if you haven't. Okay, so then for my last few products, they're mostly like skincare type of things. The first one is my CeraVe Foaming Face Cleanser. I forgot to mention this in my June favorites, and I forgot to mention it in my May favorites. I have been using this for several months now. You guys know that I used to use, or if you've been following me for long enough, I used to use the Boscia one, the Purifying Cleansing Gel. That one's really good, but the only thing is it's a small bottle. I think it's like 5 ounces, and it's like $26, and I used to go through that like every month and a half. I would go and have to buy one. This is like $10, maybe less if you get a coupon. And it's a 12-ounce bottle, and I use the one for normal to oily skin. It's non-comedogenic, non-drying, non-irritating, and it's got hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and a whole bunch of stuff that's really good for your skin. And my skin feels really soft. It cleans my skin, it gets all the makeup off, but it doesn't leave my skin feeling tight and like squeaky clean where I've just stripped everything out of it. And that's one of the things that I absolutely hate in cleansers. I need something that cleans effectively, but also keeps that moisture in my skin, because if not, my skin starts to produce all this extra oil to compensate for all of the, basically all the oils that I have washed off my face. So I really love this, and I use prescribed acne meds, so I have to really be careful with what I use with that. So I have to use things that are pretty gentle and mild. So this is some good stuff. You find it pretty much at every drugstore, and also Ulta carries it as well. Then for other skincare like face stuff, I have to give a shout out to my Thomas Roth masks. I absolutely love these. The first one is the Rose Stem Cell, and it's the pink one. It makes my skin feel so incredibly soft, and I probably do one or the other once a week. And then this green one is the Cucumber Gel Mask. This is a detoxifying one, and then this one with the rose is a Bio Repair Gel Mask. So I love them. They actually come in a kit, and they're probably still available. If it is, I'm going to link it below for you. But it came in this kit from Sephora. You get it for $45. You get 3 of them. The pumpkin enzyme is here, which honestly I have not used the pumpkin enzyme one yet, so I can't really say, but it's an exfoliating one, so that one's good. And that one has enzymes in it. So this rose one smells really, really good. Let me show you the consistency. So it's just, oh, it smells so fresh. It's just like a, basically like a jelly type of consistency. It's really, really nice. And on there it says that if you want it to be a little bit more, I guess, spa-like, I guess, you can just stick it in the fridge, and it's a lot more cooling, and it just feels a lot different. I haven't really done that. I find that it feels cooling enough for me, just going straight from the jar onto my skin. And I absolutely love these. I feel like it's made my skin feel really soft. And I actually started doing this back in Texas, because that's when I got these. I think it was like towards the end of June-ish. Yeah, towards the end of June. I decided to get some of these because I knew that every time I move, my skin starts to freak out, and I was worried that I was going to start breaking out, and I didn't, thankfully. But what I started doing was hydrating masks, loading up on, you know, more retin-A at night, just to kind of help, because I knew that the climate change, the altitude here is crazy. It's like 7,000 square feet above sea level, or something ridiculous like that. It's really, really high. So when you're up here in the mountains, it's like your breathing is a little bit different than Texas, which is like 1,000 square feet above sea level, and it's flat and there's nothing, you know. So it's so different. The air is different there. The warmth from the summers, the winters are totally different here. So I feel like with these, I'm going to be set for the next few seasons, because these will last a long time. And each one is 1.7 ounces. So for that amount, for $45 for the top 3, I think these are the 3 masks that he makes. If not, these are the top 3 selling masks in that line. And I am really excited to do this pumpkin one. This is a resurfacer, so that might be actually kind of like a, almost like a microderm type of thing. But these, I do highly recommend these too. My last two products, I'm going to just show you my hair product really quickly. It's the Macadamia Oil, the Healing Oil Treatment. I've shown this before. This has been so great. My hair has been feeling really dry towards like my very ends. So I think it's time for a haircut. But this has been absolutely just so awesome. I put it on every time I wash my hair. I get out, I put about a quarter size, massage it in my hair. Try not to get it too much on my scalp because my hair is naturally oily, so I don't put a lot of product in my roots. Then I comb it out and then I just let it air dry. My hair feels so soft. It smells really good. It almost makes me think that, oh, I probably can go another week, maybe 2 weeks without getting a haircut. And I absolutely love the mask that comes along with this. I actually bought one last night because I was out. But if you haven't tried the macadamia products, I highly recommend the oil. And the hair mask is out of this world like no other. And it is just so awesome. So gotta try those out. Then my last thing, this was something that I've been using. I think I started using this back in June. A subscriber of mine had posted on one of my videos, I can't remember which one it was, if it was a favorites or, I think it was when I was showing that cocoa butter baby oil. And she was saying that it could possibly be like a chemical reaction because every time I shave, I break out in like a rash all over my legs. And it's every single time, no matter what I do, it's like as soon as I start shaving, it's a burning sensation that it's pretty extreme. And so she said that maybe I should try coconut oil or like extra virgin olive oil or something like that to help. And so I decided to do the whole like oil type of thing, and I went with the coconut oil. This is my second container of this stuff. I actually really enjoy using coconut oil. It smells incredible. It's got a lot of health benefits. Even if you just use it on your body, it's good for you. But if you can actually ingest it, and you know, I've eaten it, just take a couple crackers and kind of smear it on. It's supposed to be really good for your insides, good for your digestive system. It's good for your teeth. It's good for your skin. I haven't actually used it as a mask or as a moisturizer on my skin, but one thing that you should look out for when you're picking yours, make sure that it says organic and virgin or extra virgin, and preferably unrefined, because that means that there's not a lot of like chemicals that goes into the process of extracting the coconut oil from the coconut. So I use this on my legs when I take a shower, and I literally can shave my entire legs and I don't feel anything when I get out of the shower. And this has basically changed, it's life-changing for me, because I used to hate shaving. I never look forward to it. I even use this to shave under my arms, and I get the closest shave that I've ever gotten. And this stuff is pretty incredible. You guys have got to try this. Oh, it smells so good. I could just smell this like all day. But it's kind of like a solid form, and as soon as it comes in contact with your skin, the warmth of your body will start to melt it. I do take a little bit of it and put it into like a little plastic cup and take it in the shower, because this bottle is glass. I would recommend, if you're going to leave it in the shower, to get one that has a plastic container. And be careful, because this actually leaves your floor in your showers pretty like oily and slick, so you can slip in there if you're not careful. But this is probably, not probably, is the best shaving cream ever. It does kind of clog up my razor, but if I rinse it under like warm water, it's fine. No big deal. But this has basically really transformed the way I shave, the feeling that I have after I shave. I look forward to wearing my shorts again and going out there and getting some sun in the back deck, because I don't have like hairy legs or stubble. I know that might be like too much information, but we're girls here. We have to share this kind of stuff, right? So I'm so thankful that she said that to me, because that was that little push that I needed. And if you're watching, thank you so much for your recommendation. You don't know how much that's changed my life, and this is really awesome. So I do recommend that you try it out. And with that, I will end my favorites here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, want any reviews of any of the stuff that I showed, leave your comments below, your feedback. I would love to hear from you. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I will list everything that I mentioned in the video. Be on the lookout for some upcoming tutorials and some new stuff that I got. And I got a couple things coming up in this week, so I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to August. I can't even believe it's August. What? Back to school almost. So I hope that you guys have a great day or evening, whatever time it is when you're watching. Thank you for joining me for this video, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!